Toshiba, now offering OCZ products that are awesome and affordable like the RD400, TR150 and VT180 that are backed by advanced warranty program, now stronger than ever under Toshiba.
What's going on everybody? Aidan here with Hardware Canucks, and great sound usually comes at a high price. If you're putting down a boatload of cash, you're going to want more than just audio bliss. These days, buyers of leading-edge headphones want not only that great sound, but also class-leading features. Now, wireless connectivity has been storming the market, however, this connectivity comes at a high price. So let's look at V-Moda's attempt at bringing a high-end set of cans that offer cordless operation with the Crossfade wireless. Priced at $300, they certainly aren't inexpensive, but before you pass judgment, be aware these aren't billed as yet another knockoff product out of China. Other than the Bluetooth connectivity, the ability to use these in wired mode as well, V-Moda offers a long list of options to ensure these headphones are as unique as your tastes, and I'll talk a bit more about that later. But with the abundance of great headphones out there, can the V-Moda Crossfade Wireless stand out? To be sure, there is a countless number of wireless Bluetooth headphones popping up on the market now, particularly due to Apple's announcement of cord-cutting features with their iPhone 7. However, there are very few brands that are willing to claim long development cycles or an exacting attention to sound quality, whereas V-Moda has spent the better part of 5 years tuning the Crossfade's design. V-Moda has a good number of bonus add-ons with these headphones too, all from the moment you order them. On the website, you can customize the metal plates with not only your choice of colors, but you can also upload your own logo. There's also color customization, custom laser engraving, the option for additional interchangeable ear cups, and many other things. It's amazing to see how much variety is being offered here, and that really sets the Crossfades apart. As you can see, our sample has the Hardware Canucks branding on a gunmetal finish, which I think looks great. Within the awesome packaging, you'll get this well-built hard case for carrying the headphones, and inside that you'll find the included cable with mic, as well as a micro USB cable for charging. Without a doubt, this set excels in build quality, and you've got one of the toughest constructions I've seen on a pair of headphones, with a combination of tough plastic and metal, which is something you don't see often. However, the combination of the heavier build and integrated battery means these headphones are moderately heavy at 290 grams, and you'll certainly feel the weight of these on your head. Comfort isn't the Crossfade's strongest point either. The headband is flexible enough without feeling constraining, and the pleather earpad material isn't bad for breathability, but I personally have issue with the shape and the clamping force. The earpads aren't quite thick enough for my ears, which means the drivers could be felt at times, and the diamond shape is a bit odd at first. The headphones clamp quite heavily, which is understandable since they need to stay in place, but I found that I would get head fatigue from the amount of force, and it really made them less comfortable than they otherwise could be. So let's figure out what the wireless nature is worth. Now there's a couple of key points to address here. First of all, how the sound compares to wired mode versus wireless, how the battery life lasts, and also the overall value proposition of the headphones. One of the best features in my opinion is the ability to use the Crossfades in either wireless mode using Bluetooth or through the 3.5mm jack, which also disables any of the electronic internals. When these are wired, I've been pretty happy with the sound, and you probably will be too, as long as you know what you're getting into. These have a very mainstream focused sound signature, with a very noticeable V shape, which means the highs and lows are heavily focused, rather than offering a truly neutral sound space. This is the Beats by Dre formula, so if you're looking for flat and studio accurate sound, you're not going to find it here. However, these do the so-called Beats sound better than anything else I've heard. The low end is extremely powerful and very full, while still being fairly controlled, although it can get a little loose and a little boomy at times. Highs are still detailed, although a bit veiled, and mids are a bit recessed for my tastes. You sacrifice clarity for this sound style, but overall it's a very fun sound signature. And for heavy electronic or rap, this is an excellent set of cans. If you're an audio enthusiast who values clarity or a neutral sound signature, or are more a fan of classical music, this might not appeal to you as much. When switching over to wireless, you'll still get most of what's great about these headphones, but there are a few downsides. The first issue is when powered on, there's an audible background hiss. It's not a huge issue when you've got media playing, but it's certainly annoying when everything is quiet, and I was hoping this wouldn't be an issue at the price point. The other downside is more understandable. You'll notice some sound degradation over Bluetooth. With the current technology, it seems impossible to get perfect quality over Bluetooth, and somebody should remind Apple of that. However, V-Moda does handle things pretty well, all things considered. Across the whole range of sounds, you'll probably notice a decrease in audio fidelity, but it's still impressively similar to wired operation overall. I also found their claimed range of about 30 feet to be pretty accurate. Battery life has impressed me as well. V-Moda advertises an estimated 10 to 12 hours of playtime, and I've been able to use these headphones very regularly while only charging them occasionally. The battery life has been good enough that I don't have to worry about charging them, and having the 3.5mm option means you can always just plug them in when they run out. There are three main options for microphones with the Crossfade wireless. The first is the microphone built into the headphones, which is used for Bluetooth. The second one is the mic built into the included cable, and the third is the $30 edition of the Boom Pro microphone.
So this is the inbuilt sound on the V-Moda Crossfade Wireless's inbuilt mic running over Bluetooth into Audacity. As you can hear, it's pretty average sound quality. It'll get you by for a quick phone call, but I wouldn't want to be using it much more than that. Now let's check out the inbuilt inline microphone. Okay, so now we're using the inline remote microphone. So as you can hear, it's definitely a step up from the inbuilt microphone in the headphones, but it's still pretty crummy audio quality really. It sounds a bit nasally, and overall it's also quiet at times. I would avoid it if possible, but it will be alright for some calls and just bits and bobs. Now let's switch over to the Boom Pro microphone.
So the $30 Boom Pro microphone sounds pretty decent. My voice is still a little nasally, but it's a lot more filled out than the previous two, a lot clearer, and there's only a bit of distortion. It's not going to match up against something a lot more expensive, but at $30 it's pretty versatile, and with inline controls here, it's pretty good, and nice flexibility of the microphone. At $30, this is a solid little microphone which is a great affordable accompaniment for the Crossfades, or really any other headset if the mod mic is a little out of your price range. Bringing it back to the headphones, I really only have a couple of other assorted nitpicks. Things like the ports being on a weird side, with the 3.5mm jack being on the right whereas it's usually on the left, and other issues like not having any way of monitoring the battery percentage besides low battery audio cues, but these are probably small things. So, is wireless worth $300 here? In this case, yes, since these headphones are already built on V-Moda's M100 headphones, which were already well received, and they also were almost $300, so you're not even paying much more to get that wireless nature. However, you're still paying $300 for a pair of headphones, and with the wide range of excellent cans at under half the price, it's hard to justify. I think that while Bluetooth functionality is handy, it's not worth paying the $50 to $100 more that many other pairs are asking for if audio quality is a necessity. I count it as more of a bonus feature, alongside a very good set of wired headphones. So concluding on the Crossfade wireless, these are definitely taking aim at the market occupied by Dr. Dre's Beats lineup. They're for the average consumer who wants a good looking pair of headphones with a bass heavy sound signature, as well as that wireless functionality, but they still want to be able to run it in wired mode as well. So they're not going to be for everyone, the feature set is definitely unique, but if you can afford the price, they're definitely good for you. So thank you for watching everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment with any questions or feedback down below. I'm Aidan with Hardware Canucks, make sure to subscribe for more similar content, and we'll see you in the next one.